Most High, but the Lord didn't go get a lesser wife. He didn't go out. That's just like you dealing with a bad woman, right? And she wicked, you put her away. Do you go get somebody 10 times worse than her? Fuck no, man. Why would you let go the righteous to go get the damn devil? Now all of a sudden the devil will be married? No, man.
Right. We got reconciled through YAHAWASHI, man.
Yeah, you have standards, man.
Yeah.
When you deal with a certain type of woman and you really fell for that woman, you don't fucking go beyond that, man.
Right.
You may deal here and there with Lester, but that ain't, you don't give a fuck. You may have a couple of concubines, but that ain't, man, nah. You gotta top the main chick, man.
Right.
Your main chick rubs your back and rubs your feet. That the new woman gotta do twice that.
Yeah. And that's a cut to that Amalekite bitch that came up last week, man.
Yeah.
It's YAHAWASHI not dwelling amongst her people.
Yeah, Shalak Rayim to all you Amalekites. YAHAWASHI Shalak Rayim to every fucking Edomite and Amalekite on the planet Earth, man. May the Most High destroy your kingdom ASAP, man. Okay, because hey, like I said, man, you people in America, you people are just you slow bellies over here, man. You are proud. Look, man, if a fucking nuke went off in this city right now, they wouldn't be right.
They'd be on their phone.
Yeah.
You remember when they Snapchat that shit?
When they had that fucking false alarm out there in Hawaii like 3-4 years ago, they said motherfuckers was running in sewers and shit, man.
Through, man.
Yeah, as if that was gonna do something. But that scripture was powerful too, man, because it said, hey, the Lord, it says, Yahawah dwells among the children of Israel. So it said, defile not the land which you shall inhabit. Which Esau came over here to inhabit this land. And guess where the children of Israel were at that time? They were right here, all over America. So he defiled all of it by what? With blood? So he had, again, that's more evidence. You got to go into slavery, man.
That's right.
You got to die by the blood, because we got to clean up everything from the blood that you shed.
Well, look, let's go back to Andrew Jackson, man. Somebody Google why they call Andrew Jackson the Indian killer, man. That man is on a what, $20 bill?
Yep.
They called him the Indian killer, remember? Andrew Jackson. Right. And these devils feel the same way. You gotta see, you gotta be slick. You gotta watch Esau too. Like if you working with a devil, see, they'll talk shit about natives and Mexicans, but they won't say shit about black people. But subconsciously, you know they talking about you too.
Right.
Esau gets slick and say, well, the whole border thing and this and that. But wait a minute, nigga. Did you know that all the way parts of Montana was considered Mexico? Do you know that the borders that you inhabited, you stole? This is their land. You pushed them to, or you the one that made America. You publicized it and you cut off certain borders and made it what it was.
Right.
Gad, Issachar is technically a Native American. He has more right to this land than any of you damn devils, man.
That's right.
Talking about, well, the country is failing because we got Mexicans. No, it's failing because you are empowered, man.
Right.
The Mexicans is not a problem.
Yeah, they just living on their own land. This is Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Well, the next 50 years, we just kind of build technology. We're going to be able to go to the moon, and, we're going to inhabit colonies on Jupiter.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing but going in slavery, man.
If you listen to Joe Biden, he talks about building the America of the future, man. And that's what the scripture says. Read that again, Psalm 49:11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling to all generations, man.
So what's the future of America? This is the future of America, man.
Right.
This is the future of the great USA, the United States of America, man. Okay, a desert.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no skyscrapers over here.
Yeah.
The scriptures say the Arabians should not pitch tent there, man.
Yep.
So all this shit that we own, ground zero, it's gonna be all the desert in a little while, man.
Yeah. But if you ask these Americans, they gonna grow old in America. Their grandkids are gonna grow up and have Transformer grandparents.
Oh man.
Your damn grandpa's a Transformer. You got another kid, his grandpa's a damn pedo, man. A child liker. This is why this place can't go any longer. This is it, man. This is it, bro.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah,
you got it.
This is Job 27 and 14. It says, in 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty.
Wow.
If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
So when you see Big Head Billy and Timmy,
Yeah.
The Doberman twins being pushed in that stroller going to North Park Zoo or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll multiply for the sword, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
You Edomites are really set up to be slaves, man. Okay, the Lord just gave you a rulership because it says time and chance happen to them all. It was the Lord's plan to punish us. That was the only purpose. You were only created for the sword. And when the Lord don't need the sword no more, he's going to do away with you, man.
Right.
You know, we don't need Becky and Katie or Sally anymore, man. Okay, they ain't nothing but washed up bad witches anyway. You know, but you're going to have our pick of the litter of concubines. But even after 1,000 years, man, you fucking concubine Edomite demons, you're going to be exterminated, man. Okay, because the Lord doesn't need you anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Look, you see these people. They're mystery food, man. These people are here to be destroyed.
Right.
They serve no purpose, man.
Yep.
They're just basically NPCs. Matter of fact, what do you call those non-playable characters, man?
Yep.
That's all they are.
Yeah.
These are part of the fat and kidneys and the rams and the sacrifice that the Most High have on the altar, man. Because all these people out here, they're gonna die, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
These people are gonna be destroyed, from the kids to the old to the young. They're all gonna fucking die.
That's right.
Get that
Gladly
Isaiah
so.
34, right? What are you speaking of?
We're gonna have that article you was calling for about Andrew Jackson. So this is article is titled "Indian Killer Andrew Jackson Deserves Top Spot on List of Worst U.S. Presidents." It says here, Andrew Jackson, a man nicknamed Indian Killer and Sharp Knife, surely deserves the top spot on the list of worst U.S. presidents.
Now, are they gonna tell you about that in history class?
Hell no,
They're not gonna go into
about
that, man. They may tell you about the president, Andrew Jackson, that how he was on a $20 bill. They're not gonna go into all the bloodshed he shed on the children of Israel.
Right. It says Andrew Jackson was a wealthy slave owner and infamous Indian killer.
Infamous Indian killer, and he had money, and he had
known
slaves.
for that shit.
Meaning he had Negroes and slaves and that Gadites, man.
It says wealthy slave owner. Yep. It says gaining the nickname Shark Knife from the Cherokee. It says he was also the founder of the Democratic Party, demonstrating that genocide against indigenous people is a nonpartisan issue.
Go there, you go with your Democrats.
Yeah.
The Democrats,
Yeah.
man. Biden, Obama,
Yeah.
all these people follow that same goddamn sentiment right there, man.
Nigga woman love to be a Democrat,
Oh
man.
yeah. At least the Republican Party at a time was somewhat for you Jakes, even though they not for you. But at least the Republicans, man, they were straightforward with it. They tried to somewhat give you some type of help, but you niggas wanted to be Democrats,
Right.
man.
Hey, that's why you got niggas saying that we miss Trump,
Miss
man.
Trump. Nah. Keep that same energy, man. Y'all niggas talk all that shit about Trump.
Yeah,
now you
man.
niggas are paying $200 to fill up that Hellcat, man.
Niggas talking about we miss Trump.
Miss Trump. Why you miss Trump now? Because he had gas prices down? Because you weren't paying fucking $40, $50 for a pack of ribs,
Right.
man?
Food prices high, gas prices high.
We told you dumbass Jakes, man, that this was gonna happen, man. You trying to vote and put a man in office that's not your people.
Right.
You weren't supposed to vote for Trump, Biden, or Obama. But none of them fuckers, man.
That's right. It says his first effort at Indian fighting was waging war against the Creeks. President Jefferson had appointed him to appropriate Creek and Cherokee lands. In his brutal military campaigns against Indians, Andrew Jackson recommended that the troops systematically kill Indian women and children after massacres in order to complete the extermination. So that goes to show, man, these guys were devils. Because what do women and children have to do with war? I thought you're supposed to be fighting men of war.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those could be spoils of women.
Yeah.
But this guy was looking to exterminate us, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the spirit of Psalms 83, man. Cut them off so they may not be a nation.
Right.
That's right.
But this-
It's like it says the Creeks lost 23 million acres of land in southern Georgia
Wow.
and central Alabama,
Wow.
paving the way for cotton plantation slavery.
Yeah.
God damn.
So this guy rolled out the
23
red carpet for the niggas, man.
You know how much 23 million acres is?
23 million acres, bro. You know what you could do with that?
Man.
23 million acres, man. You would never go broke with that.
Hell
Never.
no.
23 million acres? Whoa, damn.
Yeah. it was good fertile land too.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they that cotton trade is how America got rich, man. And it was Alabama, Georgia and Mississippi. Those areas right there, that was a very lucrative plots of land, man.
Right.
Now look, this is the result of it. Turn around, look at this. This is the result of it.
Yeah.
Did y'all know the point of this was all land and wilderness? All this shit was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Now look at this, man. We're in a fucking belly of the beast. We're in a fucking pit, man. Look at this shit, man. I mean, like the buildings are tall. We're literally in a valley, man. This is what Ezekiel saw. It's like a pit you can't get out of. And niggas love it here. These demonic ass buildings. Can you pay the camera on that building right there? Get this sun worship thing on there. This is the type of wicked shit we're dealing with.
Yep.
Because if you look at all these skyscrapers, man, back then, instead of seeing all these skyscrapers, you would see tree trunks as the width of one of these damn buildings. It was lush, fertile land.
Got the scriptures, I heard it.
Lush, fertile land, man.
Hey, we gonna come down here one day. We gonna start having night camps from time to time too, man. We gonna really show y'all how it look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because like
it's spooky, man.
It's
creepy, yeah.
And I was talking to a coworker the other day, man. He said, man, Kansas City really built up their infrastructure a lot because he said they was used to scared to come down here back in the early 2000s, 2005. They said this place just got built up in 2005. They said back in the 90s, shit was like, got me, man. You had buildings, but they always like that, man. You know, it's just dark as fuck. People getting robbed and killed. It's a very wicked, perverse spirit here, man.
Well, we was talking to that guy last week. When we hit that spot, he said they trying to make this like the center of everything.
Yeah.
Instead of having to travel from New York to LA, or LA to New York, they just trying to have everybody come meet here, man.
Yeah,
right.
This is the center of everything, and they was like, they feel like too many people was leaving KC, so that's why they building up the rail car and shit. They trying to build everything up to keep the millennials or the Generation Zers here. That's why this is such a liberal city, man, in a so-called Republican state.
Yeah, it makes sense too. That's why you pay attention when he wins the Super Bowl and shit like that. That's a money move.
Yeah.
You know, so they set up the team down to get that big and that powerful to bring in the commerce.
Yeah.
The income.
That started with the Royals winning the World Series.
Yep.
You know,
2015.
we just speaking, but you had the Royals win 2015. 4 years later, the Chiefs win in 2019, man.
Yep. Yeah, Kansas go to the NCAA.
Kansas won just last week.
Yep.
Right, yeah. So they really trying to bring in some money to continue building the infrastructure here. Because there's a lot of businesses that started here. Big companies. I believe Applebee's owners out here. You got the Oppenheimer building, all types of shit.
Right.
Yeah. Well, for one thing, man, that's why, and to answer your question, man, we prophesied and we're trying to wake our people up on this sign. The Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
It's true. I feel like I lived in a small town, bro. Like, feel like I'm victim of police discrimination, police brutality, police abuse, but I'm lucky to be alive.
Yeah, right.
I lived in a town with the Hispanic community, African American community, Asian community. They have no voice in small towns like mine. I'm going to federal court. I was found out a civil rights lawsuit against the city, man. You know, I feel like, you know, like in my situation, I think like the white community is like, they don't want us, especially like the police department, they don't want us like to speak against, you know, police abuse, police brutality. The way they can job, they can do what they're doing. Like discrimination, man. There's still, I seen that shit, man. African American, Hispanic, we are triggered right now.
Well, that's the reason.
Against the beast, the beast. Like we get triggered, man. I seen it, man. It's so true, man. Like I used to work at CVS, man. I would spot off. I used to work at CVS in downtown, man.
Yeah.
On Main, bro. They got somebody else. I had my pharmacy tech, man. The fiances. She was against the store manager, bro. His girlfriend took over. They were giving her hours. Those hours that I could have, those days, they were giving her because he was white. I'm betting. I know they knew that I was Mexican, but I don't feel like I was discriminated against, bro.
Your dad's Mexican?
I'm Mexican too, yeah.
You on this sign? You an Issacharite? You an Israelite?
Yeah. You still see that stuff, man. Racial discrimination is still happening, bro.
Well, that's the reason why we out here to try to proclaim. Matter of fact,
I've been laborally discriminated against.
Liberty to the captain. Yep.
It's in the Bible, bro.
Yep.
Oh,
Pray
we got
for your
scripture
enemies.
for you.
Pray for your enemies.
Well,
pray for
yeah.
those who invade me. Pray for those who invade me. Who have jealousy against me.
Well, the enemies that it's talking about is talking about the people on his side. We're not praying for the so-called white race. The scriptures don't say that.
Yeah.
The Lord said, pray not for those people.
But Jesus was black. Jesus was black.
Yeah, that's right.
Jesus was
Jesus
black, man.
Yeah, he was black. That's
He
right,
was Middle
bro.
Eastern. He was in the around that.
Yeah, he was black. He was a Negro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't believe that? This is the Bible,
Yeah,
man. It's the Bible.
it's in the Bible,
It's
right.
the Bible. Jesus was black, man. It's in the Bible.
Yeah,
We got scripture for you,
Yeah,
man.
scriptures, here it is.
It's Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives,
That's right.
and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Right, and the captives are our people. These are the captives on his side.
Yeah.
That's why you come up with that testimony, man. All right, we're the captives. All right.
Yeah.
That's why we're speaking out against the so-called system, the so-called white man,
The
because
system.
you're not the only one that's going through discrimination. We
Yeah.
go through it. Our brothers go through it. Our kids go through it.
I lost my job, man, in CVS, bro.
Yeah.
Where the manager, she's a 20-year-old, I'm 27, bro. I have a little 2-year-old daughter. They took my job away. Not just my job, I'm the only source of feeding my 2-year-old, bro.
You gotta go find another job, man.
I do have a job. I do have another job. Thank God, but I really couldn't CVS. But they gave the managers. He's white. He's from New York. He's kind of wealthy. I don't know. They gave his fiance hours at the pharmacy and days at the pharmacy instead of giving me those days. And she wasn't a pharmacy tech. I was licensed. That was my position to be a pharmacy tech. So it's just a pharmacist. They gave the manager's fiance, which he's white. She's white. Those days, those hours that I could be working because she's white.
So
He's a store manager.
You a
Pharmacy tech.
Tech.
Yeah, two different things, but bro, they gave the daughter, the manager's not daughter, her fiance, those days and those hours I could be working on.
Give me
Instead of me.
Give me Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14, man.
It is discrimination, bro. You still see that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
Discrimination. You still see that, bro. Labor discrimination. Racial
Listen. It's gonna happen until the Most High take this place out. That's the reason why we out here. The Most High gotta take this place out.
Yeah.
Because if you try to get justice from them, it's not gonna happen.
CVS, man.
You can't fix these people, man. You gotta let the Most High
Bro,
deal.
right. Give me Habakkuk 2, bro. 2 and
Okay,
the spirit's
look,
not
bro.
right.
When a Mexican dude gets deported back to the border, a Mexican gets something, or a black man breaks into a business, breaks into a house, you see that shit in the news.
Right.
But when a fucking white dude breaks into a house, does a robbery, a homicide, you don't see that nowhere, bro. Nowhere,
Of course not.
No, you don't see that stuff nowhere, bro.
Of course not. We're the first fired, last hired. We're the thugs. We're the criminals.
Yeah.
But they're the thugs and criminals, man,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they took. Did you know that parts of California was considered Mexico?
Yeah.
This land belonged to Native Americans and
I know,
Mexicans,
bro.
man.
I know.
So how the hell can you have the Mexicans are coming over here? They're taking their jobs. How about you go back to the fucking Caucasus, man, where you
So let's
belong?
go back to United Kingdom.
They're not even from that's our land too. Blacks had the United Kingdom too. The Scots, the Welsh, the Irish, those were men of color.
Yeah.
You know?
I got another preset.
Go ahead.
If I bring this out,
Yeah.
It's Ecclesiastes 7:7. It says, "Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart."
Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. You oppress, man. That's what you was explaining to us. We understand it perfectly because, hey, we go through the same thing. That's part of the curses that in the Bible tells you that the children of Israel are going to undergo because we sinned from our power. We start believing in that instead of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and believing in the Most High, man. We start calling him Christ. We start calling him a white man. Okay, we start eating all types of abominable foods.
Okay,
pork,
Moshe,
shrimp.
look at Kenosha, Wisconsin. That white dude killed 3 innocent dudes, man. 3
Calvary
innocent dudes for no
House.
reason. Wisconsin, bro. Why he got money from family pages, bro. He got money. He got the best lawyers, bro. He
Well, you
killed
got-
3
look at
innocent
Darren
people,
Wilson.
man.
Yeah, Darren Wilson, the dude killed Mike Brown.
Yeah.
He became a millionaire off of doing that. And he got off free.
You got all free. So basically, you can kill a man of color, you can kill a black,
They just
Hispanic, and
killed-
Native American,
in South
and you get
Carolina,
rich, man.
They killed a man. They're about to execute a firing squad in South Carolina, man. A black man. He's gonna get firing squad, man. Killed.
Read that again.
Read that again.
See, in the Bible, what it says in the Bible about stealing? If a man steals a shepherd, he has to replace it with 5 shepherds, or a cow. He has to,
That's in the law.
yeah, it's the
That's in
book.
the law.
It has to be with white, Mexican, Asian, like that. No,
Not even
White,
Asians.
white.
Asians are not part of this. We don't give a fuck about the Asians, man. They had us in slavery too. Fuck them. They don't like us, man. Fuck Asians. Fuck them gooks, man.
Yeah.
We out here for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. Fuck them gooks, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad.
Truly oppression making the wise man mad.
Yeah. And you gotta realize that you oppressed, man. Because there's a lot of jakes out here that are just walking by willy-nilly like this the way life should be. You supposed to be working jobs. You supposed to be paying rent. You supposed to be paying bills. No, man. The Most High set it up for us to be kings over this earth, man.
Jesus was homeless.
So that's why we're mad. That's why we make a stance, because we know the condition we in, man. Through the truth shows you where you at, man. Because these niggas out here, as long as they got blunts, as long as they got Keisha, as long as they got Hellcats, they don't give a fuck, man.
And it says Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
Right. And so we've been catching so much hell, going to the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. The Most High is going to change his mind, man. He say he'll yet have mercy and choose Israel, man. So what does that mean for you heathen? Back in chains, man. Back in slavery. Back on the cotton field, man. No more turning up on Fridays. No more turning up on Saturdays, man. You do whatever the Israelites tell you to do.
Right.
Right. And it says, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
That's right. Strangers, man. Being the other Israelites, man. The Israelites that don't know they're Israelites. Right?
That's it. Isaiah 14, verse 2. This is verse 2, Isaiah chapter 14, verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over the oppressors.
Right, so we gonna have slaves, man. So all the people that afflict us, it says the people that afflict you, we gonna afflict them. The Lord said he's gonna undo all the people that afflict Jerusalem, and we're gonna put hell on you people, man. It means we gonna have slaves, we gonna have fortresses, we gonna discriminate against you, man.
The fire truck behind us.
And this place is fucking confusion, man. It's just confusion, man. It gotta go.
Yeah.
That's why the prophets are coming out week in and week out to tell you that this place is gonna be destroyed, man.
Straight.
America gotta go, period. It ain't gonna get no better for us. It ain't gonna get no better for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. These people don't accept us, man.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't accept them.
Yeah, we don't want to be.
What is the number one country attacked by terrorists? United States.
Right.
Exactly.
United
man.
States. The number one country being attacked by terrorists. United States.
Yeah, because
Right.
the so-called white man is a terrorist, man.
Yeah.
They said that out of 220 something years that this place has been a country, a corporation, they've been at war 216 of those years.
Yeah.
How the hell can you be at war throughout your whole existence?
Your whole
man?
existence,
Yeah.
God.
Your whole existence has been nothing but bloodshed and war.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right, because they go in these countries, and they're the ones that do the terrorism in these other countries.
Yeah, and they label you the terrorist. Yeah.
Right, they label and say, oh, well, like for example, the Arabs over here, they blame them and say they flew into the towers, right?
Yeah.
But now you know the truth. The truth, the evidence has been out. That shit was bombed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
It
there was
bombed.
nothing that hit it. It was bombed.
It was
for
George
what?
Bush
For the danger to go over to get the
for no
oil.
reason, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they pulled the buildings. They said that building 7 was pulled. They said before that happened like a day throughout that week, they saw bomb squads down there in Lower Manhattan, man. They saw bomb squads
Yeah.
down there, man.
Yeah, and all the JOOs, they ain't show up to work
They
that
show up
day.
to work.
Yeah.
What's that guy, Silverstein, that owned the buildings? Yeah, and the Rothschilds, they was right there watching the whole thing go down, man.
He got a $99 billion payout.
$1 billion payout.
So not only did he get paid out, but
Who's
the city
that?
financed the new
Silverstein.
the new
Who's that?
building that they erected.
That owned the World Trade Towers, a so-called Jew, a JOO as we call him, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's so weird about that? Y'all remember that fucking documentary called Fahrenheit 9/11? And then later they came out and said, they found 7 IDs intact under the rubble of so-called Arabs. Like, how the hell you gonna find a state ID and a driver's license?
Right.
Wait a minute, man. You still got dead bodies down there, buried under the rubble.
Got your ID.
You gonna find somebody? You ain't gonna find nobody's fucking ID in there, man.
Hell no, you not, bro.
That shit cooked, burned up.
And you stupid ass Americans, you fell for that shit. You got stupid ass Americans that still believe that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 9/11 was by the Arabs.
The Arabs ain't had nothing to do with that, man. And hey, Aaron Russo brought it out. He said that he talked to Nick Rockefeller and he told him, he said, well, look, man, we did that because we wanted to bring a war on terror. So therefore, we can set up the NDAA Act, okay, which makes every United States citizen a terrorist. So we can be justified on monitoring them, man. Digital. That was all to bring the net right there, man.
Yeah.
See, it's a madness to it's a method to this devil's madness, man. Okay, because once that happened, they established the National Defense Authorization Act, man. Okay, which is going to be the progenitor of this, and you heard it from the devil's mouth himself, man.
Right.
Okay, Rockefeller said it. He told Aaron Russo. He said, well, we want to MC we want to charagma everybody.
Yep.
That's what the word. Look, 20 years later. What the hell you think you got global infrastructure? Well, you got digital infrastructures now.
Why the white supremacists took over the White House?
Supremacists?
Yeah, they took over the White House.
Yeah.
Because they took a white man off office, and the white supremacists actually went over to the White House, took over their own.
Well,
white people knew they were fucked up. They fucked up because they broke into the White House. It was white people. Because
it's bigger than the White House.
Bigger than the White House.
This man owns countries. He don't just own America. This man owns countries, man.
Donald Trump.
That's right.
Yeah, a lot of the lines that you see in these countries, a lot of these lines are arbitrarily drawn. Even the names that some of these countries have, it's all the same people.
They broke into the
same
Capitol
people.
building.
All of the countries and stuff, it's all witchcraft right now. Yeah, it's all witchcraft. These lines are Canada, America, Mexico. These are all arbitrarily. All these people that came over, the Spanish, these are all Edomites.
Yeah.
All right. The United Nations, all the borders and lines that they drew, it's all witchcraft. Even the political system.
Right.
Red versus blue.
Yep.
At the very tippy top, you got a bunch of nefarious Edomites licking their chops.
Yeah, doing this.
There's no such thing as parties. That's an illusion. It's a witchcraft that a lot of people fall into, man.
Like this right here, man. This is the rulership of the earth, man.
Yeah, God.
Okay, ain't no coincidence that all these Western nations are getting involved with that Ukrainian thing.
Yeah.
First time when they invaded over there, who the fuck they called Poland, man? All right. Now they found out that America and NATO was behind that. They the ones that set up Nazi-style troops over there disguised as Ukrainians, man.
Right. Yeah. So it's real bigger than what Brother said. It's bigger than what that invasion at the Capitol and the White House is about. Cause I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that shit was really staged and set up. There wasn't nothing but a bunch of paid crisis actors. Yeah, that was some bullshit. But really, everybody that's in the Capitol, they're the ones that's the problem. The people, the senators, the politicians, the presidents, those are the real terrorists right there.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Go ahead.
Isaiah.
Hold on.
This is Isaiah 32:5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord YAHAWAH, to make empty the soul of the hungry.
Ooh, hey, wait a minute. He said that the Lord is wrong because he's setting up TGs. Transformers, man.
Transformers,
Wait, look, when you take creation and you destroy it, you basically saying the Most High is imperfect. When you splicing hormones and you creating a different phenotype, and you saying that, you have 200 something different sexes, you basically saying that the Most High is imperfect for creating male and female, man.
Right.
Like he don't know what he doing.
Yeah, like you could come back and fix the Creator's creation.
Yeah.
You say, fuck natural clouds. Let me spray chemtrails in the heavens.
Yeah.
Fuck natural immunity. Let me go ahead and put juice in it.
Yeah. Three of them.
Yeah. You got to take a Boost Mobile.
Right.
With no signal to it, man.
Right.
Your shit died out on you, man.
Hell no, man.
I gotta take another boost and keep getting it.
Right.
Third, fourth, fifth. I thought you were supposed to be good after just one.
Yep.
You know?
Then he said you're supposed to be good after two.
Right.
Now you gotta get three, and now you gotta get the fourth. what's coming on? It's gonna be 27.
Yeah.
It's got another stop till he kills you.
Yeah, like fuck farming, natural farming. Let's take away the real seeds and let's put in GMO seeds.
Yep.
Let's create seedless watermelons now.
Yeah.
Right.
Strawberries in December.
And now he gets to charge you a premium for something that's supposed to be natural, man. Now the natural thing is supposed to how it's supposed to come. It costs extra in the store.
Yeah.
The GMO shit is cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to pay a premium for how the shit should have been
For the regular shit.
man.
Yeah,
Wow.
fuck the gardens.
Wow.
Fuck the garden. Let's set up a McDonald's. Let's have a McDonald's on every corner, man.
Wow.
Right.
And wonder why everybody's obese. Y'all know that America's the most obese country in the world?
If 70% of your people are overweight and half of those people are obese, that's a problem, man. And the world is starting to see. That's why the scriptures say that the church should no longer be called liberal. Because you posed yourself as the good guy after World War II. The whole world was praising you, or you took down this group of people that was bad, and everybody looked to you as a leader of the world. That's how you formed the United Nations. That's why all those nations signed a treaty of the United Nations. They looked up to you. You opposing all of this shit. You had another scam. You said you went to the moon and all of this shit. And then that was your hype. But now it's being found out that you're full of shit, man.
Yeah, you're the devil.
Now this hegemony that you created, nobody wants you in that country. They don't want your military bases there.
Right.
They don't believe you anymore when you say you're there for their protection. You're there to get rich.
Esau's action are about to backfire upon him, man.
Yep. Matter of fact. What's that scripture? Obadiah said that the people that were at peace with thee, basically have laid the wound under thee, that ate thy bread.
That's right.
Yep. Obadiah 1, and I'm going to start at verses 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border, and the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. And they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, and there is no understanding in him, man.
Yeah, that's right, man. Because y'all let Bill Clinton get in office, and he hollowed out the entire manufacturing base of the U.S. Now you don't make a goddamn thing, man. Now Russia and Kazakhstan and Belarus is controlling 40% of the world's wheat.
Yeah.
Now it's in the power of their hands to cause a famine.
They fumbled the bag, man.
Right.
Esau fumbled.
iPhones, where do you think that's made? China.
China.
Every battery,
Jordans.
lithium deposits, rare earth elements, tungsten, things that you use to make military vehicles, those real resources exist in another country.
Yep.
People are tolerating you with this US dollar.
Yep.
Well, that was all strategically done because they did that so they could break down the economy, man.
Right.
Because when you have a nation that consumes but doesn't produce, then that means that you're codependent on everybody else. Right? So when they're not dealing with you anymore, like right now, Saudi Arabia, I don't think are they fucking with Biden again, or they still ain't dealing with him?
No, they just
They
playing.
They
They're stringing them along. You know what I'm saying? Like if Saudi Arabia cut that deal, which they will eventually, when they cut that deal with you, man, that's a wrap.
Gas $20.
The US dollar is through. Because nobody wants to hold it anyway. Nobody. Only reason the US dollar is much in circulation as it is because people have to use it to trade oil.
That's it.
That's literally it.
Gone. What you got on? 14. Yeah, keep going, man. Goes right into it.
It says, it's the book of Isaiah chapter 14, I'll start at verse 2 again. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahawah for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Because this man is oppressed, everything like the brother was breaking down with the iPhone battery. You had them out there in India, they was boycotting Apple because, man, they was paying them less than wage, man. They was paying them dudes $49 a month to produce Apple is a multi-billion-dollar industry, man. Okay, and these fucking East Indians, these dot heads, they went to school for engineering. They got engineering degrees, man. Okay,